going to be talking about 18 things that I did in 2018. Well, 2018 for me was like, it was a really good year. Like, so many great things happened, and it's just been an all-around eventful, good year, and I'm kind of sad that we're leaving it, but hopefully 2019 will be just as good. So I have 18 things listed here. They're not really in any particular order, they just kind of, I put them down as they randomly popped into my head, so we're going with that because this video is not planned. The first thing is that I finally started writing my novel, The Secrets We Keep, this year. I have been trying to write this book since I was in 7th grade, and I'm currently a sophomore in college, so I've been trying to write this book for so long, and I have like so many different like documents where it's like just like a chapter, going all the way back to when I was like 13, and I like go back and look at it sometimes and just like see the progression, but like this year I finally wrote it. I started from the beginning. I'm like 41,000 words into it, so I'm like getting close to the end of like the first draft because I know my first draft isn't gonna be that long. I took a dystopian fiction class this most recent semester of school, and I loved every second of it. We read so many great books, and we got to like discuss them in class and talk about books. And to go along with that, I read adult books this year, and I liked them. I have always been like YA, and the few times I've kind of like dipped into adult books, I haven't liked it. But most of the books we read in my dystopian class were considered adult books, and I really enjoyed it. I started my indie author shout-out series this year, which has been so great. I've gotten to meet and talk to and work with so many authors, and it's been a good time, and I like being able to, you know, give shout-outs to self-published authors. I started beta reading. I've been doing this since pretty much the beginning of 2018. I started using the beta reading group on Goodreads and reaching out to people and being like, oh, I'll beta read your book. So I've been beta reading books for free for a majority of the year, and then recently I started getting into paid editing, which has been like crazy. This is super recent though. Like, I did one paid manuscript over the summer, but within the last couple of weeks I've been getting a lot more offers, which has been amazing because like that's what I want to do with my life, is like professional editing. So the fact that I can start doing it now, like obviously on a much lower level because it's through Goodreads, people aren't expecting professional editors obviously, but the fact that I can start it now and like get experience and stuff has been really great, and I've just had a lot of fun with it. I worked at Walmart over the summer. That was kind of a big thing because it was my first job that didn't involve children, because the summer before I worked at a daycare, and a lot of the volunteering that I've done like in high school and stuff was with like elementary school kids. So this was like my first job that had nothing to do with small children. I went to my first book convention this year. I went to YALLFest. I will link part 1 of the vlog if you want to watch it. It was the best weekend of my life. Oh my god. It was so much fun. And to go along with that, my best friend went with me, so I got to go on a road trip with my best friend. The whole weekend was so great. It was so great. So many amazing things happened. I got to meet Booksplosion and authors and other booktubers, and it was just an amazing time. This year I have gotten into anime thanks to my roommates who introduced it to me, and now we're like on our 5th one or something. I don't even know. It's a lot. And it's taken over my life because that's all we do when we're all back in the apartment together. We just watch anime and for like hours. But it's been fun. I participated in Booktubeathon 2018 this year, and I actually participated more this year than I did last year because last year I only did the reading challenges, and this year I did a few of the Instagram challenges and I did a few of the video challenges, and I like really tried to be like more involved in stuff, so that was a lot of fun. And Booktubeathon, while exhausting, is so much fun. I wrote a few flash fiction pieces this year, like recently, which is crazy because I have always really been drawn to novel length things. And so in the spring semester, the first part of the year, I took my first creative writing class, and we had a unit on short stories, and I enjoyed it, but it was kind of a struggle because I'm used to like really long things. And then in the second part of the year, this most recent semester, I had a workshop creative writing class, and we had a couple exercises where it was like, you have 1 page, go. And I really, really like the way that a couple of mine turned out. Like, I'm really proud of them, and I'm probably gonna post them to my website at some point maybe. But yeah, and I just realized that I actually really like flash fiction and novels, and short stories are just kind of like a weird length for me for some reason, and they just don't work for me. I do really like some of the short stories I've written. It's just not something that I'm like drawn to, I guess, if that makes sense. I made a website this year. That I forget that sometimes because it feels like it was forever ago, but I made that in March. So it hasn't even existed for a whole year yet. I'm not the best at keeping up with it, but like, my information is there, and that's what's important, because I know a lot of people have found my whole editing services thing from my website, so that's good at least. I do eventually want to start posting like more reviews and stuff on there, like book reviews, but we'll see. Oh yeah, also this year was the year I sent my book baby out to betas. My book, Beyond the Gates, I sent it out to beta readers back in May, and I worked with beta readers over the summer, and it was terrifying and exciting all at the same time because it's like only a couple people that I knew and was close to had read it before, and I was just like sending it out there. So, but I got so much good feedback, and I'm so excited to continue working on the book and like implementing all of that feedback into it. This is kind of a random one, but I found internships that like I want to apply for that take place in 2019. It's a big thing for me because there's some internships that I really want to do that are related to like books and editing and stuff like that. So I've done like a lot of research this year on like what I might want to do and like when they happen and what I need to do to like apply for them and all of that good stuff. So a lot of the applications open in January, so I'm about to be very busy applying to internships. I found a love for vlogging this year. I have never vlogged that much before this year, like besides Booktubeathon, and I found that I really, really love it. Like, I don't do much that requires vlogging. I don't do a lot with my life. You know, I'm in school, so it's a lot of it is just like, let's read and write and make booktube videos when I have time, and I don't get to go out and do things very often. But I mean, I vlogged when like my family went on like vacation, and I vlogged when we went to YALLFest, and I've just had so much fun with it, and like editing it and putting it all together. I've really, really enjoyed it. Back in November, I got to celebrate my birthday at Hogwarts. I have a vlog for that. I don't know when that's going up. It won't be up before this video, I can tell you that. And then finally, going off of that, I turned 20 this year. That's crazy, like it blows my mind. I forget all the time that I'm not 19 anymore, I'm not a teenager. But yeah, I turned 20 back in November, and I'm just like, what? I don't know how I got to this point. I'm 2 decades old. So yeah, that's 18 things that I did / 18 things that happened to me this year. Yeah, so if you want to let me know some of the things that you got to do this year, you can comment that down below. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.